会以美梦杀戮多，往事经受太如何？今写乌丝无限分，属hin夜味往多罗。
My case study is Taiwanese Pile puppet television, especially its digital version of budaixi, or glove puppetry. I chose this case because it complicates what we mean by tradition. Pile is based on a traditional puppet theater form, but it also incorporates television production, cinematic editing, computer-generated effects, wuxia fantasy, science fiction elements, modern music, and fan culture. Historically, budaixi was closely connected to temples, rituals, and local communities. It was not only entertainment, but also part of religious festivals and everyday social life. In Taiwan, budaixi has moved across different performance spaces, from outdoor temple stages to indoor theaters to television, film, and eventually online and digital media. Pile belongs to this longer transformation. Terry Silvio's concept of remediation is useful for understanding this case. Pile does not simply replace traditional puppetry with digital technology. Instead, it refashions puppetry through newer media forms. The puppet body remains central, but it is surrounded by fast editing, special effects, fantasy landscapes, and cinematic sound. In this sense, Pile turns traditional theater into a digital media spectacle. Silvio also suggests that PLI allows Taiwan to imagine a different relationship to globalization. Rather than simply receiving global popular culture from Japan, Hong Kong, or the United States, PLA uses a local theatrical form to absorb and reorganize those influences. It imagines Taiwanese tradition as something creative, adaptable, and potentially global. Yuan Belinda Chang's article on jizaixi also helps me think about this case. Chang shows that jizaixi became a theater of Taiwaneseness not simply because of its artistic form, but because of language, local identity, cultural policy, and politics. Her argument reminds us that tradition is never neutral. A performance form becomes traditional because people invest it with cultural and political meaning. This helps me understand PLA's Taiwaneseness. PLA is not pure tradition. It is deeply hybrid. It borrows from Japanese fan culture, Hong Kong action cinema, Hollywood-style fantasy, digital animation, and commercial branding. But it still feels Taiwanese because these elements are reorganized through the puppet body, budaixi history, temple memory, and local performance aesthetics. My analytical puzzle is this: if PLE survives by becoming digital, commercial, and globally hybrid, is it preserving tradition or inventing a new version of tradition? My tentative answer is that authenticity here does not come from purity. It comes from the ability to transform. PLA suggests that tradition survives not by remaining unchanged, but by being remediated. It keeps traces of older ritual and theatrical forms, but turns them into something that can circulate through television, DVDs, fan communities, and cultural industries. In the clip I am showing, we can clearly see this contradiction. The wooden puppet references traditional budaixi, but the editing, music, special effects, and fantasy world resemble digital action cinema. This is why PLE is a useful case for this week's theme, TER of tradition. It shows that tradition is not simply inherited from the past. It is performed, mediated, commercialized, and constantly remade in the present.